Happy Fast Friday, Legends. Let's go.
Legends, I'm Jack Townsend.
I'm Rena Liu.
And this is the last Friday of the 2022-2023 school year. It's Friday, it's June 9th, I believe, 2023.
And it's our last Friday
The last
of all
one
time.
of all time.
You know what, there's always next
There's
year.
not. Hey, here's a quick reminder from the Fine Arts Department. There's been a lot of exciting events recently, especially Grad, but a lot of them have been exclusive or really hard to access. Well, say no more because the year-end concert is accessible to everyone. Students, families, friends, you name it. This concert is going to be a fun ride for everyone with performances from the concert bands, jazz bands, pep bands, drumline. Be prepared for this amazing event tonight in the McLeod Theater. It is at 7 p.m., I believe, and you can stay tuned for the posters and the Instagram posts regarding some of the concert programs, and you will not want to miss this.
Also, a huge congratulations from the Trivia Club to Jason L, Tushar K, Kai Z, Mason F, and Priyo D, who competed in this year's National Reach for the Top tournament over the weekend. Their team was able to qualify for the champions bracket and fought hard until the very end.
Great going. And hey, here is a quick reminder from the office to please hand in your student parking placard by June 15th in order to get your refund deposit back. That will be $100 you are losing if you don't hand your placard back, so please do that. That is a lot of money, man. You know what? I need to get this stress out of here. Thank you. I need to get this stress out of here. Kanishk, do you have any athletics to go through while I calm my nerves?
Thanks, Jack. No athletics today, but a reminder from Miss Johnsbell. Lillian Osborne is excited to honor this year's major awards winners at our annual awards evening, Wednesday, June the 14th from 7 p.m. to 30 p.m. in the McLeod Theater. Doors will be open at 6:30 p.m. All award recipients and families have been invited via email to attend. Merit honors and honors with distinction awards certificates will be handed out in the theater lobby on June the 15th from 3:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Don't miss it. Now over to Mr. Robertson.
Good morning, Osborne. As you all know, we'll be starting final and diploma exams next week. Please make sure that you know when and where you're writing your exams, as you do not need to come to school unless you have an exam scheduled or an appointment, and that'll start on next Friday, okay? For those of you writing diploma exams next week for Part A's, that'll be Monday, Tuesday. Make sure you check the schedule for that as well. You are required to bring your school ID card, as is required for all examinations. If you do not have one, if you've lost it or something like that, you'll need to get a new one from the office. Please do this today, if this applies to you. You can only bring items necessary for writing your exam into the gym. This includes a sharpened pencil, pens, rulers, erasers. If you have to bring a calculator, bring a calculator, water in a clear container, and unwrapped snacks in a clear bag or container. Do not bring anything other than that. You cannot bring backpacks, jackets, electronic devices such as a laptop, a cell phone, and also you cannot wear a watch into an exam. Okay, so don't bring a watch to that exam. Make sure that your wrist is clear. You can bring a calculator. You cannot also bring a calculator case into the exam either. If you have any of these items, you'll have to leave them outside of the examination location at your own risk. There's nobody collecting them for you. The school will not be responsible for any lost or stolen items during exams. If you bring a cell phone or smartwatch into the exam, your exam will be voided. Also, you cannot bring any cups into the exam, such as a Tim Hortons cup or a Starbucks cup. Even though you may really like it, you can't bring it in. We will not be storing anything at the back of the gym, so please make sure to only bring what you need for the exam. Please check the full exam expectations that are going to be posted on School Zone today. It is your responsibility to carefully consult the exam schedule for the correct dates and locations for each exam. You can review your schedule on School Zone, and you will also be receiving a reminder email the day before your exam. You will be required to remain in the writing site for the first hour of the exam without interruption. If you need to use the washroom, you'll need to let a supervisor know by raising your hand, and you'll be escorted to the closest washroom. It is also your responsibility to read and follow all examination instructions explicitly. Answer all the questions in the examination booklet completely, and leave all examination materials on the desk when you're done and finished the exam. You will also need to raise your hand when you are finished with your exam so a supervisor can check it over, and then they will dismiss you. Finally, if you have any questions about exams, please ask your teacher or you can have a conversation with your Alpha AP. And on behalf of our school administration, I'd like to wish you all good luck on your exams and wish you an amazing wrap up to your last week of this school year. Now, over to Lakshmi.
Thanks, Mr. Robertson. Welcome back to Pride Month Facts. We're officially at the end of the second week of Pride Month, and there's been a lot of celebration, education, and support, which we're very happy for. But let's take a quick step back. Many people wonder why the LGBTQIA+ community celebrates Pride for an entire month. But the truth is that Pride started as a riot. Across the world, people of diverse orientations and gender identities have been discriminated against for centuries, and we've made some good progress, but the fight is not over yet. According to Human Rights Watch, at least 67 countries still criminalize same-sex marriage. And just south of Canada, there are 11 American states that have laws prohibiting gay marriage and more than 50 laws that target gender diversity specifically. Pride is a month of celebration and support, but also a time for activism. Now over to Essica.
Thanks, Lakshmi. From LOHS TV. Wait, that's us. Well, this year our seniors are bringing back a celebration for all grads to participate in. Let's hear it for the class of 2023's Senior Superlatives. Scan this QR code on screen or find the voting form on the Grad Google Classroom to nominate any one of the graduating grade 12s for a distinct superlative, like class clown, life of the party, worst case of senioritis, and even a special shout out for couples, friends, or trios who are attached at the hip. Be sure to submit your nominations before broadcasting these special students here on the LOHS TV YouTube channel. And from the SSC and GSA, there will be tons of upcoming events in support of Pride Month. There will be a drag performance by a former LOHS alumni, Mars Dawn, in the theater on Tuesday, June 13th. Furthermore, pronoun stickers will be handed out at lunch throughout the week starting today. Make sure to mark these dates on your calendar and keep your eyes peeled. Jack?
Thanks, Essica. We just have one more announcement. From me. I'm doing shoutouts after the credits. This one's a really special one. I'd appreciate it if you watched it. And hey, that's it for today's announcements. Rena, do you have anything you want to say to the people on our last Friday that we have?
Our last Friday ever, Jack.
Our very last Friday ever,
I don't
Rena?
have anything to say. Like, I'm
Nothing?
kind of speechless, but my
Yeah.
dogs have
No,
something
they
to
don't.
say.
No, they don't. That is it. That's it for announcements. Be legendary. Get out of here. Save yourself.
Thanks for tuning in to Fast Friday Legends. Today's director was myself. Our producer was Susanna Liu, and our studio engineers were Chantal Choga and Tanya Shrifi. Finally, the Fast Friday writer was Esther Zhang. As always, a huge thank you to the Lillian Osborne Parent Association for all their help with LOHS TV. Now roll student shoutouts.
Hi, it's me, it's Jack. Welcome to Shoutouts. I do have some real shoutouts that Mr. O gave me that I gotta go through really quickly. There's a big shout out to the grad committee for doing such a great job with putting together the grad show. There's a big shout out to the yearbook community, the yearbook club, all of the students that shot over 10,000 pictures of grad. That is real. It says on here, it says true story. That is a real thing that they did. That is super impressive. And a big shout out to the band students. Their show is tonight. You can go watch that. And of course, a big shout out to the cast and crew and everyone involved with putting on 9 to 5, including the stars of the show, Avery Neufeld, Maddie Lane, and Chloe Lee. You were all incredible. You all put on such a great show, and you all did such a great job. Now, that's it from the real shout outs I have. Now it's time for my thing. I don't have a script for this or anything. I just have some things in my head that I knew I wanted to say. So I'm just gonna wing it. This isn't really like a shout out, it's more of a thanks. I've been doing this thing for 2 years maybe, about 2 school years, maybe a school year and a half, and it has been such a great experience. So I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you to everyone on LOHS TV, all of everyone who is in the back who has to put up with my stupidity on a near bi-weekly basis. I'd like to thank everyone who I anchor with. Thank you to Kanishk for letting me teach you. He is right over here. Thank you to Christina Kim, an LOHS alumni, for teaching me and letting me do this thing. Thank you to Rena, who is right here for... Don't cry, Rena. thank you for like being on desk with me and for all of the great memories that we've had doing a bit like every week. And thanks to like everyone who's singled me out, who like knows me from doing this. Thank you to everyone who's like shaken my hand or like taken a picture with me at an event. There are a lot of like people who've taken pictures with me. There's like a handful, there's not a lot. That like I do not have access to those. So if you are someone who has taken a picture with me and I do not have access to it, send it to me, Instagram, funfactjack_. I would actually like that. I need that for memories. Yes, and thanks for Rena for that too. From Rena? From Rena says thank you. What else do I have to say? I think that's everything. I love all of you. I'm sorry, I don't want to make like a parasocial relationship out of this, but thank you so much for everything. You're coming on here? Great, awesome.
Everyone.
Yes, you're all great. That's it from me. Every like story has its end. I know that's kind of sad, but that's why you got to make the most of it in the time you have. Sorry from Rena for showing up. And you know what? That's it. Enjoy your future. It's gonna be great.